It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway from Seattle. Danny Gray to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The Seahawks, first down.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Milrow from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Stephanie. Back to 60. Back to 79. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Henderson here from the gun. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be second and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Ready. Ready.
It's a design run for Milrow. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only a couple of yards, and it's fourth down and 5.
A 2-yard gain.
Out is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Luke knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Pierce now on the return. He gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Here's our first look at the rookie out of Mississippi State. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Personal 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out. This is caught inside the 15. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, check that. Here we go. Hey.
They'll try and punch it in, and they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Got it. Ready?
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Go!
Dowdle will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Ain't Cardinal, ain't
Behind the line, he lost that football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gray now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Okay, break.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30-yard line.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 3-3 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Sticking with Henderson. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Back to receive it, Jalen McMillan. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. 16 average. 6, 19, 18 Rattler.
Now Ward. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Ward setting to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? Cut the 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18. 5 in. Ready, right?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Seahawks pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Comes up empty on that one.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Henderson on 1st and 10. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready?
Henderson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks are in a turnover into a lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Pierce now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
19, 69.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Ward off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
19. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Again, Ward going to the air. That's caught for the first. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams tie things 10-10. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, just
he loses the football. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
19. Panther 11. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Warriors 17. 18. Pioneer.
Ward now. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Rams are set to punt. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
Set.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll try one deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying keep
brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Putting down the field, and he's got it. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready? 19 Tiger, not Viking 18. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now design run. Here's Milrow. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready? Let's go.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
7-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Left, Ironman makes the grab. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Extra points up and through by Luke. And the Seahawks make it 17-all. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Pierce now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
70 Rangers, 70, 19 Lions.
Back to throw it. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
65.
Ward's going to throw it. Takes it through the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Ready, break.
First and 10
Back
at
to
the
60.
48-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Titans. 19 Titans.
Here's Ward. Down the field. Evans has it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
It's going to throw here on third. That's on target to Pierce. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Going ground on first and goal. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Running back sent in motion. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Here's another for him. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. And motion a tight end left. Dowdle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 17. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
The
line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco switch. Bronco.
They give now to Henderson. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Ready.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
19 Tiger. Ready.
1st down throw here from Milrow. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
19,
1st and
18.
goal at the 8-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Trying an inside give to Henderson.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Bronco 80. Steady.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Here we go. 70 ranges. 70 ranges. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Pierce now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
To the air with Ward. That's caught by Chris Olave. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 22 out of that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
7, let's go. 70, 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
1st down throw here for Ward. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Pick up there at 39 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, but we just showed it off.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward has it at the 7. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Going down on the run. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Come on. 19. 60 by 6. Ready?
He gets it headed right. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 6, trap all 80.
They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams jump in front late. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Back to throw. We'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They'll run here following the penalty. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Unlike that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
70. 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw it. This one's caught. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Okay, ready?
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's the handoff. And he has the 1st down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3.
Ready?
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. Cuts his way through a tackle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Rams first down.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Seattle.